Hello guys, my voice isn't the best today, I'm kinda sick, but we're reviewing AOT2, the Nintendo Switch, and I'm only gonna talk about Season 1 gameplay, because if you haven't watched Season 1 yet, then I don't know what you're doing, but if you haven't watched Season 2 yet, I get that kind of, because it's more recent, so I will try to save the spoilers for Season 2, but this game, let's talk about its strong and its weak points. There's a lot of both. Goddamn. And I would say that there's more strong points than weak points, though, which is obviously good. Because who wants more weak points than strong points? You're stupid if you like more strong. Anyways, now this game's platforms is on the PS4, Xbox One. It's on Windows computers, Nintendo Switch, and the PS Vita. But it looks really bad on the Vita. Don't get it on the Vita. The first game was okay on the Vita. It's playable on the Vita, but this second one, just don't get it on the Vita. As you know in the gameplay, the gameplay functions a lot like the first game, except you have a lot more things. You have like sneak attacks now, like if you dodge like a Titan attack while you're in the air with a gas or something like that, then you get like this cool execution little cinematic animation kill. It's really cool. And also, dealing with that normals is different. You don't have to break all their limbs to open up their nape again. You have to um they have like this shield, and like some of the parts are like glowing green mist. You have to hit the limbs with a green mist, and their shield gone, and you just hack away at them. But always go for limbs to get materials. You want to upgrade your blades as much as possible. I have the third generation MK3 blade, which does 572 damage, I think, which is really good. God damn! Hold on. Ooh, my neck, my neck. Anyways, guys, okay, it sounds better. Okay, hold on, it sounds a lot better. Actually, no, 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 no. Sound like this yesterday at school too. Anyways, guys, as you can see, the cutscenes look just as good as they do in the OG game, and a lot of the game, 75% of it is like a rehash of season one, but they still make it interesting by having a lot of the cutscenes from parts of your view. And you know how like the first game, how what's it called? How in the first game, how like in like so it goes to like Aaron plugging the wall with the big fucking boulder, and then you go back in time and play as like the Scout Regiment instead. What you do is you just continue from there with Hanji experimenting on Aaron's Titan, and he gets like stuck in there. You have to guard him. Like there's new missions that weren't in the first game, but that so it's still things from season one, if you know what I mean. Like, and I do feel like the second game tells the story of the first season way better than it does from the first game. The first game is really spotty and patchy. There's a lot of missing things. Like I said, Hanji tried to experiment on what's his name, Aaron's Titan body, and also instead of just hearing about Sonny and being the captured Titans getting killed in the first game, you actually go there and like Hanji's like flipping out and shit, and also um of course there's like the epilogue, and that has sort of a spoiler for season 3, but I'm not gonna say that either. Season 2 and 3 content in this game will be kept under wraps. I will not tell anybody. You can trust me. But season 1 is not safe from spoilers at all. Like Annie, for example. Um, after you complete like the season 1 segment of the game, it goes to the freaking wall collapsing. Actually, I just finished that. Never. Anyways, no, actually, this is at the end of season 1. It begins with the wall collapsing and revealing how the Titans face. That's where season 1 ends. But after that, I'm not gonna tell you anything that happens. It was like you play as your created character, and let's just say I kind of wish that's what they did since the beginning because, well, playing as the main character, it's like paying $60 to watch the anime. But with this, it's like paying $60 to control the anime from your own point of view, I guess. So it's all good, if you know what I mean. Crap, I'm trying to forget. There we go. Nice sneak attack. Let's go. And yes, the bad thing about having a rehash of season 1 is you're getting a lot of the same thing. Like, even though season 1 was more... Season 1 was more patchy in the first game, and now it's complete in the first game. Season 2 is kind of patchy in this game, though. But I'm not going to reveal how. I'm just saying it's patchier than it was in the anime. But what? Anyways, guys, I definitely recommend that you watch the anime before you play the game. Any of them. Now, if you haven't watched the first season, I don't know why you're watching this review, but I don't know why you'd buy this game if you haven't watched season 2 either, because the story won't make much sense to you if you didn't watch the anime. I watched all 3 seasons. And let me just say, season 3, I don't think there's going to be a game. I also kind of hope there isn't, if that makes sense. But minor spoiler, 3, skip ahead like 10 seconds if you don't want to hear this. I really hope it would be cool to see a Rod Reese Fat Titan fight like he did in season 3. You know what I mean? Like that big guy. That would be really cool to see in a game though, but I don't think they could do that well. They didn't really portray some of the things that well in the first game. Like, yeah, okay. Spoiler done. It was like, there isn't as, like, the boss fights definitely are better. In this game, they feel somewhat shorter than they did in the first game boss fights. And let's just say the main story ends just like the anime, season 2. But the epilogue ending is kinda disappointing, I have to say myself. And I would just recommend highly playing the anime way before you touch the game. Like, what's the point of, like, freaking... Like, you won't understand what's happening if you don't watch the anime first, but... Do what you must, I don't really care. You can do what you want, you can do it however you want, but... This game's really smooth and polished, and... I think it's really cool. I'll make a video soon, casting my thoughts on Season 3. I made a video casting my thoughts on Season 2 after it first finished over the summer, I remember. I'll make something like that in maybe like a week, casting my thoughts on Season 3. Was Season 3, I'm just saying one thing, was Season 3 good? Yeah. Better than Season 2? I think so. Keep in mind, not my opinion. I'm not one's opinion, this is just my opinion. Yeah, like, but the missions that we already played in the first game that we played as a created character, it's from like a different perspective and like a different POV. So it feels new still, actually, which is pretty amazing. Definitely smoother, more a lot more smoother, if I have to say, than the first game, by far. Combat, animation, everything. The first game, I liked it a lot. I thought that's probably the best we're gonna get from an Attack on Titan game. No, Season 2, Attack on Titan 2 proved me very wrong. Now, would I recommend playing the first game since you're just gonna play that all again in Season 2? No. If you want to get the Season 2 in the game and save money, buy 2 because you can play Season 1 and 2 and a little bit of 3 in the epilogue at the end. So, yeah, I would just buy the second game instead of buying the first game, because the first game is going to tell Season 1 story and an epilogue, and this is what tells Season 1 and 2's and a bit of 3 story, so I would get this one. This one's the best bet. Like, the best bet. It's about $30 at GameStop. They're really rare at GameStop. Just order it online. So yeah, guys, this was the video review for the game. Score, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It's a really good game. I like it a lot. It has a lot of strong points. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.